ahead, Sheriff.
Are you ready? Clearly, as you know, we have been working a possible crime scene here tonight off of Ribault River Lane. And after speaking with investigators, I went to the home of Mr. Otis Wynn to notify the family that we have found human remains here at the scene. And although they are yet unidentified, we do believe them to be the remains of Michelle McCoy. And tonight our thoughts and prayers are with the McCoy family. I can't go into the details of what we have found here at the scene. I can tell you it's going to be a very difficult scene to process. It will take a significant amount of time to process the crime scene and identify the remains. But I can tell you, just like the lead yesterday that took us to Nassau County, today another lead brought us to this location. And we obviously located these remains. We do not believe that there's any danger to the public at this time, although we have not made any arrests at this point. We don't believe that there's any danger to the public. I can't go into too many of the details of the case, obviously, because we don't want to jeopardize future prosecution. But with that, I will throw it to questions.
Can you say anything about who might be responsible?
We're not going to talk about potential suspects or persons of interest, any of that at this point.
But do we know how her body got there?
We certainly do suspect foul play.
Do we know how the human remains got to this place?
We really can't. I really can't divulge any of that at this time.
Do you know how or when she died?
No, that will have to be determined by the medical examiner at a later date.
When did the tip come in about her body?
Well, it was a lead that was developed by the investigators, and in fact, Sergeant T.K. Waters and Detective Brett Loughlin is here somewhere, back behind me.
So we know yesterday you all were in Nassau County. We know the family searched in this same exact area earlier this week. What led you all to come out here today? And do you all think her body may have just been taken here overnight or today?
Well, all I can tell you is that the detectives, through some very good police work, developed this lead that brought us here, and I'm really not able to tell you right now how we wound up here, but good police work.
What's the latest on the internal investigation surrounding this case?
That is still under investigation, addressing how the first officer handled the report on the 10th. We're looking at that now to see, could he and should he have done more than he did that night.
How's the family holding up, Sheriff?
As you can imagine, they're pretty distressed over the possibility that this could be Michelle, and most likely is. And so they were very very saddened by the news. But as Mr. Wynn said, he would rather know than live not knowing.
Have you found the silver van at all?
Don't want to talk about the van at this time. There's some. Listen, I have to tell you, this is a very fluid investigation right now, and I really can't go into those details.
And Sheriff, this has been more than 3 weeks searching for this young girl, 20 years old. Any type of investigation or any type of information in this investigation that would let you guys know who would want to do such a thing, who would want to hurt this young girl?
Well, the day that Michelle left home and got into the van on her own and notified her sister that she had concerns about this meeting that she was going to. Obviously, those concerns were well founded.
And Sheriff, do you all know at this time who she was actually meeting on January 10th when she left her home?
I can't go into those.
Right,
one more question. What is it that makes this case in particular so fluid, as you say?
Well, because I can't tell you why. Because if I told you that, I'd be telling you things that I shouldn't be telling you. So it's just, look, there are some suspects or suspect out there that we want to be sure we hold accountable for this, and I don't want to tip our hand in this case. Michelle deserves more than that.
Okay, one final
Okay.
question. Can you
Thanks.
tell us, the community, did they play a big role into this night and this information with the case being closed?
Well, listen, the community always plays a big role when they step up and help police and tell us what they see and what they hear and what they know. And I can't go into the details of this case, but that is always very important. And I really appreciate the media getting the word out on this case as quickly as they do.
If
Okay.
you haven't
Thank
made
you
an arrest,
very much.
why is
Thank
the
you.
public
Thank you.
not in danger?
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sheriff.
Can you answer that? Why the public is not in
Why the
danger?
public is not in danger now?
Well, because we think she was a targeted suspect, or targeted victim by the suspect.
Thank you.
All right.